Hey guys, so I'm making this, well, for one, because it's nice outside right now. I'm making this at night and enjoying the full moon, as you can see. And the weather's pretty nice, but besides that, yeah, this is about a lot of things I've been finding lately, and I just don't think that a normal, or like a video like that I've been making regularly, just with slides and all that, I just don't think that it's appropriate for the Is that a bat? Oh, well, I just don't think that it's the right, I just think that everything I have to talk about today is just too important, and yeah, I just don't know what else to do. For one, I guess in general, it has to do with the like the Revelation 12 sign stuff, and then the death of Donald Sutherland. So I shared in my community regarding Donald Sutherland. His death. He died at age 88, and I found out that he died exactly. Well, it was the first day of cancer. June 20th. It was the first day of cancer, and he died exactly 103 Mercury years after my dad died of cancer. And Mercury equals 103, and my dad died at age 40, and Mercury equals 40. Mercury equals 103 and 40. So he died 103 Mercury years after my dad died of cancer at age 40 on the first day of cancer. Like, that's not, I can't just be like, oh wow, like, oh, like, how crazy. No, I can't, I'm sorry. There's too many, there's been too many of these situations that I can't keep pretending like this stuff isn't a big deal, and I don't know what it means. But if I keep acting like that, I'm never gonna find the answer, at that rate. And I need answers. I do. I can't keep lollygagging, or else this is all gonna be for nothing. Everything I'm doing will be for nothing, and I will regret it. I will regret it by the end of time, when I look back and I'm like, I wasted all this time just to not have any answers. I will absolutely regret it. So I either figure out what the heck is what's going on, or I need to stop doing what I'm doing. One of those two, and to add on to that, the way that all this connects to the Revelation 12 sign, like Donald Sutherland. Well, I forgot to even mention, okay, so he died at age 88 with all that Mercury stuff, like him dying exactly 103 Mercury years after my dad died of cancer. Age 88, the magic square of Mercury is an 8x8 grid. So there's another thing. And like I mentioned, also my dad He died because he smoked. He got lung cancer. Lung cancer is 172. Donald Sutherland is 172, and he died on the 172nd day of the year. And my dad, he got lung cancer because he smoked cigarettes. Cigarettes is 457, which is the 88th prime. And again, Donald Sutherland died at age 88. And, you know, he was in Hunger Games with Jennifer Lawrence. It's also funny because she's like my top two like celebrity crushes before I was even into any of this stuff. But I guess it's, I don't know, my consciousness, whatever. But besides that, I mentioned today in my community that she turned exactly 418 lunar months old on the 255th anniversary of the Revelation 12 sign that 7-1 discovered. And, you know, I pointed out that rose equals 255. And, like the rose that Venus the Venus rose pentagram, that's formed by the Venus transits with the Venus to Earth 13:8 Venus to Earth ratio. And so the 255, it's huge. But you know what I realized today is, and you can calculate this, like I could give you the dates. You know, when my birthday is October 7th, but my mom, she went to give birth to me the night before. Like, so she went to the hospital the night before, so the 6th. And from the night that she went to, also keep in mind, you know, the Revelation 12 sign that 7-1 found, it was a Venus transit followed by a solar eclipse. So that went from June 3rd of 1769, and it concluded on June 4th, which means that both of those dates, the June 3rd and June 4th, are important for this. So from the night that my mom, when she went to give birth to me on October 6th, 91, to June 4th, 2024, that was exactly a span of 404 lunar months for the 404 verses in Revelation. You can look it up. I'll just go to October 6th, and you know, people might say that I'm doing that just to stretch the truth. I don't care what people are saying. I'm just thinking about like the reality of it all. You know, she went to give birth to me the night before. So from when she literally went to the hospital to give birth to me to the 255th anniversary of that Revelation 12 sign, 404 lunar months for the 404 verses in Revelation. And that's, you know, that is the, the woman of the apocalypse. That is, like I said, that's a Venus transit. was a Venus transit. And if you go watch Cody's videos, his last one, talking about the Donald Sutherland video, you'll see how connected, and Joseph Aquaviva, you'll see how connected that whole thing was to the number 138. And that's, like I said, that's the Venus to Earth ratio, which makes the rose in the sky 13:8 ratio. So that Revelation 12 sign, what are the sheer odds that it was 404 lunar months? And then, so what I put in my community today about Jennifer Lawrence, who was in Hunger Games with Donald Sutherland, she turned 418 lunar months on June 3rd, 2024. So it was, like I said, both of those days were part of that sign, because the transit started on June 3rd, the eclipse was on June 4th. So pretty much Jennifer Lawrence, she turned exactly 418 lunar months on the Revelation 12 sign, which happened to be 404 lunar months after my mom went to give birth to me. And not only that, but her character in Hunger Games, her name was, what was it again? Everdeen. Oh God. Well, okay. I looked it up. I'm blanking right now, but her character's name in Satanic, it equals 696. I mean, you can just look it up. It equals 696. From the day of that Revelation, the 255th anniversary of the Revelation 12 sign, my mom was exactly 696 lunar months. I kid you not. I'll prove it. She was exactly 696 lunar months on the day of the Revelation, the 255th anniversary of the Revelation 12 sign, and her character's name equals 696 in Satanic. And remember that 418, that had everything to do with Trump and just Aleister Crowley, the work that Cody's been doing with the Babalon working. I mean, I shared that with him, the Babalon working thing, but he really dissected it, like, he got really, like, deep into it, more than I expected. But yeah, I mean, that was something I've known for a long time. I just never decoded it the way that he has. But yeah, Babalon working that was a ritual that was done by Jack Parsons, L. Ron Hubbard, and Aleister Crowley. He wrote a letter on the day that Trump was born, June 14th, 1946. He wrote a letter to his friend Grady McMurdy, telling him that a moon child was being produced by those two guys, Jack Parsons and L. Ron Hubbard. And when you look at the book, Aleister Crowley's book, you have the 418 on there. It's you can see it for yourself. 418. So I found that Trump, he turned exactly 666 lunar months on 4/18/2000. So again, it would be 4/18/00. Take the zeros out. So there's those. And then, like I said, that was called Babalon working. Babalon working. Like Mystery Babalon from Revelation. And Aleister Crowley, he changes the letters. Babalon in the Bible is Babylon. Crowley, he spells it Babalon. So when you type Babylon, like how Crowley spells it, Babalon, it's in Satanic, it's 292. 292. So when I was born, my mom, she was exactly 292 lunar months old. I will prove that to you too. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. So, going back to Trump turning 666 lunar months on 4/18, that same date, Jennifer Lawrence, she turned 3,535 days, 3535. And that connects to Venus because the magic square of Venus is a grid that is all the numbers between 1 and 49 consecutively. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 49. So when you add all those numbers, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, all the way to 49, it equals 1225, 1,225. And 35 times 35 is 1225. So Jennifer Lawrence was 3535 days old on the day that Trump turned 666 lunar months, which was 4/18, and she turned 418 lunar months on the 255th anniversary of the Revelation 12 sign when I turned, which was 404 lunar months after my mom went to give birth to me. And on that day, my mom was 696 lunar months old. Exactly. I can prove it. And her character's name, Jennifer Lawrence's character's name in Hunger Games, adds up to it equals 696 in Satanic. And then, I guess, over 2 weeks later, the other character from Hunger Games, he dies exactly 103 Mercury years after my dad died of cancer at age 40, and Mercury equals 103 and 40, and he died. This guy, Donald Sutherland, died on the first day of cancer at age 88. And he died at age 88, and the magic square of Mercury is an 8x8 grid. And I forgot to mention this. Mercury is known in mythology as the trickster. And this is only something you can take my word for. You can only trust my word, but I'm telling you the truth. His nickname was Tricky Rick. My dad's name, his nickname was Tricky Rick. Mercury was also the god of commerce and transportation. My dad was a car salesman. So And with the 103, again, Donald Sutherland died 103 Mercury years exactly after my dad died of cancer. So all this stuff about this Revelation 12 sign, that's the woman of the apocalypse. When you type in woman of the apocalypse, it equals 103 in keypad. There's just too much. There's too much. And I can verify everything that I just shared. I can verify everything. And I won't accept that it's just, that doesn't mean anything, or it's just like, I think everything that I just shared is crazier than anything I have found about any celebrity or any athlete. And it's hard just because I don't know what else to do, and I don't expect anyone to really care. I don't. I know it's hard. Somebody that I really empathize with a lot is Dr. Savage. You know, I in terms of the organic code, you know, I try not. I just try to. I'm less blunt as him, but I empathize with him so much because it blows my mind. But it's not surprising, but it's just crazy that no matter what, like, everyone will be, there's nothing that I can do to, like, make people not so interested in, like, celebrities and famous people, when I think our, like, own code is even stronger. And the more that I've see things like what I just shared regarding my own life, it does not surprise me. It would not surprise me if everything is organic, because my own connections that I just shared about this whole thing is, in my opinion, crazier than Donald Trump's. Like, or just, yeah, I don't know, like, it, because I mean, I know I'm not I know I'm not controlled. I know that the government's not, like, using me to plan these things. I know, like, there's no way. So if it is really organic, then why wouldn't it be organic for all the other situations? Like, I don't see why it wouldn't be. So but I'm not trying to convince anyone to think either way. I'm just, the only point I'm trying to make is, like, it is interesting that I mean, I just don't know what to do, because I know this stuff is beyond coincidence. It's absolutely insane. And it's too insane for me to I can't just keep it to myself. And the videos I've been, like, I wanted to do something a little bit more personal, just because the videos I've been making, like, usually with my slides and stuff, it's not, I know it's not really translating the way it should, as crazy as the connections are that I've been finding, and it's understandable. I'm not like no hard feelings on anybody, but I can just see that the format is not working in term and like I don't mind doing. I'll keep doing that. It's fine. Like it's like I'll keep making videos like that because I know that whoever is meant to find and grasp the information that I'm sharing, those are the people who is meant for it in the long run. And I know it's not all the people that I know it's way less people than I think, and that's fine because I think that makes my work really special. But I just needed to differentiate this information from the other information that I've shared recently, and it was just kind of put on my heart to do it like this, so hopefully it was a good thing. And if yeah, whatever. So if you watched this the whole way through, I appreciate you. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, but I thank you for watching.